So do you want to do the intro today?
What are we introducing? Hi people. I've been asked to come on video, but I can't remember why.
Okay, it's a strong start.
So over to Sarah to introduce this new video.
You guys have met Vince before if you've seen my vlogs, and I thought that we could do a video on what it's actually like to date a doctor.
Oh yeah, that rings a bell now, yeah.
Yeah. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you could send me your assumptions about what it's like to date a doctor, and you sent me so many. We haven't looked through all of them, but let's just get straight into it, shall we?
Yep, let's go. What are your questions? Engineering is very much like being a doctor, except I get to hit it with a spanner and no one can sue me. It's great.
It's basically just fixing things though, isn't it? So
It's just fixing
we
things.
basically do the same job. Are you ready for some assumptions?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. A lot of the assumptions are about not having any time and not spending any time together. So first one is always tired when they come home.
Oh yes. Sarah is often like a zombie. In fact, more often than not, I would say you're a zombie when you come home from work. And how you are now, after a bit of time off, to how you are... I say, it's weird saying normally, but yeah, it has been normal.
Yeah.
Just coming home, and it takes her days and days and days to get back to normal. So it's normally by the end of a week's off, like a week's holiday, that she's back to normal, which is a real shame, but yeah, I think that's probably answers the question of yes, she's always tired.
You deal with it so well though. Like you always, you help me so much with everything and really support me well when I am really tired. So thank you. So next one is again same line. You hardly ever see them. It's difficult to find times to do things together. You barely get to see them. You have to be flexible for the relationship to work.
Absolutely, yeah. I can almost bend over and touch my ankles. I'm working on that flexibility.
It's going very well. Actually, that's one thing that we do make time for.
Oh
is
yeah.
doing a bit of stretching before bed. We've got into yoga recently.
We've got into a yoga habit. I mean, it's not really yoga. I think now that would be a good video to film us trying to do yoga. It is
comedy gold. Next, the relationship can get strained due to schedules clashing and hard to see each other.
Yes, but I think we've managed that quite well. I mean, yeah, it was really strange when you lived away in Lincoln, because I don't know, it was almost like you were a one-day-a-week girlfriend. It was really odd to actually see you, but you know, we tried to we did make time for phone calls, but again, you were so exhausted.
I was either exhausted or at work.
Yeah, or exhausted at work.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely, tiredness is really quite difficult, and trying to get the best out of someone when they just can't function is tricky.
But I wouldn't say our relationship was ever strained though.
No, not at all.
I don't think we've ever come to a point where we've come close to breaking up or anything like that.
No, there've been tears and tantrums. No,
but that's just you.
That's just me. Johnson's No More Tears shampoo. It doesn't do what it says on the tin.
Okay, next one. Talking about a septic patient while having a dinner together.
I mean, that's pretty normal. I mean, the septic patients, that's fine. It gets a lot more disgusting than that.
Oh yeah.
I think you just do that just to mess with me.
Yeah. Oh, the worst is, I've mentioned it on here and on Instagram, when I meet up with my medical friends and we go to Friends Day Wednesday. That is when you get creeped out, because we all start talking about things that are really quite gross and we forget that it's not really stuff you should be discussing over dinner. So yeah, medics are pretty bad for that.
Yeah.
So if you're going to date a medic, you're in for a disgusting ride. Yeah, there's loads of comments like that. You talk about gross things like it's nothing, etc, etc. They struggle to understand the difficulties of the job. I think this is one for me, really.
Yeah. I mean, my job's really difficult. You struggle to understand how difficult it is. I mean, I have to work 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day is just unreasonable.
I don't think you do. I think I talk so much that you do understand.
Yeah, it's strange. I do understand. No, I don't. You can't say you understand. It's one thing hearing it from someone, and it's another thing actually seeing it.
Yeah, that's true.
You say something is, oh, I've had the most awful day, this is what's happened, and you go, I hear those words. It's almost like when you see it on the news that something tragic's happened, you go, oh, that's really sad. But when you've actually been the one there dealing with it, and then I see you come back and like you're really obviously upset by it, that's difficult to get, to understand that, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. But you do deal with it well, and I think you kind of have learnt the right things to say or not say, and you help me through those times so that like within 10 minutes I can kind of have offloaded and be back to normal.
Oh yeah, it's definitely more like 20 minutes. Minimum, there's a 20-minute offload period.
Time goes differently for doctors, so...
Oh, right, yeah. You're always late, aren't you?
I'm always late. Break up easily because their job matters more. Aw, sad. I mean, that's not the case with us.
No.
5 years strong.
The job matters.
But I think our relationship matters more than a job.
That's it.
And you were there before as a doctor.
That's true.
Always feels like the doctor examines your whole body for cancer spots.
That hasn't happened yet, but I mean, I've definitely turned into a hypochondriac because of what you have come back with, and I'll have whatever you have just learned.
Whatever disease I've said about
that's it. I had a TIA. I've had a bleed on the brain, and that's just in the last rotation. So yeah, neurosurgery's messed with me massively.
Like always having healthy food and sort of regular lifestyle, focus on being healthy. And then the next one is too healthy lifestyle.
I'll be honest, Sarah is always nagging me because of my, epic diet that I have. I mean, just to put it into perspective, I only went to McDonald's twice yesterday.
Considering how, you guys will know how healthy I am and or how much I like to eat healthy food and work out all the time. Vince is the opposite of me when it comes to health, not fitness. You keep really fit, a lot fitter than me. But when it comes to food, Vince is fast food all the way. Oh, you don't get to spend a lot of time together or get to do trips or experiences.
We definitely had less, but we make the most of it. We are constantly doing something. Every weekend we are seeing friends or family or both, or even more than that, going to see new things or trying to go on holiday, or whenever we've got some block of free time, we're always doing something.
Yeah, we definitely get the most out of life, don't we?
And I think you have to. You're forced into it, really, as opposed to thinking I'll have a relaxing weekend at home.
Well, you could go the other way and just be like, I'm going to stay at home and watch Netflix, which is fine, and I think I'd feel really relaxed if we did that. But I like to see friends and family, and we've got a lot of friends and family all over the country, haven't we?
Yes, there's a lot of travelling that we do.
Also, we did recently we did that Peak District a couple of days. And I vlogged that, so that video, if it hasn't come out already, it's going to be probably the next video that comes out after this one. So you guys can actually come along for a little trip with us.
Yeah,
and see our little vlog. Okay, this one I love. This is from the Junior Doctor, and if you guys aren't following her already, she is brilliant. She's another doctor vlogger. Go and check out her channel. But she sent this question, which is, I think, really relevant. Does he give friends medical advice from the things he hears you say? AKA my hobby. What do you think, Vince?
I wouldn't call it advice, I'd say medical facts. I completely understand the anatomy of the human body now. I pretty much think I could ace any exam. Yeah, I'm terrible at it.
But to be fair though, I think you've got more medical knowledge than the average person because you're around a lot of doctors.
Yeah, I think I know enough to be dangerous now, which is not necessarily a good thing, but But Vince will quite often come home and be like, oh, there was this person and they told me about this symptom. Do you think they've got this disease? And I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know the person. I haven't done a full history or examination. He's like, I think that's the diagnosis. I'm going to go tell them that's the diagnosis. I'm like, no, don't do this. So guys, we are in the camper van at the moment, and you might have noticed that the light's been going a bit funny on the camera, and I think that's our cue that the sun is going down and we need to wrap this vlog up before we completely lose the light. Absolutely.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed having Vince here with us. Have you enjoyed being in my video?
Absolutely. I feel like I've played a starring role.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think you should be in more of my videos.
Absolutely.
I think we should give the people what they want.
I think they should give me medical questions and I'll give them medical advice based on not knowing anything.
If you guys have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already, then subscribe down below and have a look at my playlists. I've got loads of videos of vlogs of what I get up to at work and other things like what we do in our free time.
So Sarah does a shout out every week now in her vlogs and videos.
Thank you all so much for the lovely and supportive messages and comments that you left on my last video. This week's shout out goes to Pretty Girl. Your comment really made me smile, and if you would like to have a shout out in the next video, then don't forget to leave a comment down below.
So if you guys have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! No, because I'm going to edit all of that bit out, so...
She's going to edit all of that bit out. We're doing this in one take, by the way.
Okay. Should we just say... Can you... We're not doing it in one take, I'm going to edit it, but can you just...
We're not doing it in one take.
Please. Can you... I've got the sausages in the oven.
She's got the sausages in the oven.
I got the horses in the back.